Hello, everybody. Welcome to AfterBuzz TV. I am your host, Alicia Marie, and let's get to it. All right. Today we are discussing When Calls the Heart, Season 4, Episode 2. Let's get to it, because today is all about Rosemary. And when isn't it really all about Rosemary on this show? I mean, wow. So, Bill offered her a job. He was like, want a job? And I was shocked. I mean, my mouth was like, what did he just do? Why? This town is going to go nuts now. It's not ready for Rosemary to be like center field and center in the action. Yeah, I mean, all she had to do before was just like, oh, I'm happily married and my poor husband can't see me and cook dinner and be a good wifey. So I'm really glad that she now has this new job and that she's going to like be less annoying again. I mean, I love Rosemary, but at the same time, she's a character on the show that you love to hate, right? I mean, she sort of reminds me of like Nellie on Little House on the Prairie. It's like you just want to laugh at her because she's so unrealistic and such a little brat. And if you don't know Little House on the Prairie, you gotta go see it on like cable. Well, on YouTube, because no one has cable anymore, right? Oh my god. But so it's like I love Nellie on Little House, and to me, Rosemary is that same character. Oh, she is so great. I mean, you love her. You don't get me wrong, you love her, but and so I felt sorry for Bill when he was just sitting there and like seeing Rosemary cry. She's like, and it's like, what else is he gonna do, right? I mean, because what guy really wants to see a female cry? Now, and especially back then, they didn't want to deal with that. It's like, oh God. And you could see it in his face. He was like, no, want a job? And it's like, but at the same time, you're like, what did he just do? Everyone is going to be mad. He's just a silent partner. He has no right to do that, but he did it. And so now the crap is going to hit the fan, so to speak. This is a good show, so I'm not going to be like swearing. Gonna keep it clean, people. TV clean. Yeah, so it's like, crap. People are going to get mad at me now, but it's okay. Because it's Hope Valley and everyone forgives each other. Really cool and really nice. I mean, that's why I love this show. Because it is so wholesome and grand. I mean, it's like, that's why I grew up watching Little House on the Prairie. Sorry for all the Little House on the Prairie references. But I mean, this show reminds me of that show. And it's almost like Little House is over here. Here's Hope Valley. And you're going to have a crossover. Pa's going to come in, Laura, Nellie. They're all going to come over and wander in, you know. That's how I feel. I don't know. It's just me. But that's how I feel, guys. So it's like, but like, back to Rosemary. I mean, she, of course, when she saw her friends later on, and I use the words friends loosely, because everybody knows, like, that Rosemary was engaged to Jack a long time ago. Yeah. Like, backstory, a long time before the show even started, but, and then they were together, and blah, 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 nothing happened, because he has a heart for Elizabeth, but, yeah, so they got they're not married yet, but I was so glad when Rosemary got married to Lee, because it's like, okay, great, now nothing is going to stand in the way of Elizabeth and Jack. Oh, the best couple on television. So, yeah. But they were like, Abigail and Liz were talking, Elizabeth, sorry. We're talking, and it's Hope Valley. You got to keep it proper Christian names. So they were talking and everything, and she comes up and is like, I have a job at the cafe now. And they're like, what? Yeah, you need to fix all this menu stuff. And add more flair. She said it like that with it. And you just thought she was going to break into a gay dance. But she didn't, because it's Hope Valley. But it's like, oh my God. So forget it. And they were all mad. But to see more of all the chaos she's going to break into, Rosemary's going to break into. Stay tuned for the next episode to see what Rosemary's going to do, because it's all about Rosemary. All right, thanks for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. You can find us at AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. Have a great night. Thanks for listening.